Welcome to this video about the Gantt chart in Project Help. In this video, I will show a few ways in how to use the Gantt chart. I will show how to create sub-activities, how to use the time staples, and how to break down estimation of hours. To access the Gantt chart, I select 4-point plan. In the project I want to do some planning in, and I click on 4.4 Gantt. Here I see that I already have one activity, but I don't need to use the activity list to add or remove activities in the project. I can do this from the Gantt chart. So I want to create an activity on the same level as activity A. So I click on activity A and I press on New. Here I can choose what I want to create, and I want to create an activity. So I put my marker on activity and this box appears, and here I can select whether I want this to be on the same level or an under level. I want same level, so I click on sibling. Here I fill out my title, which was B, and I can select whether it's enabled for timesheets or not by using this checkbox here. Here I also select a default activity type. When I press OK, the activity has been added. And now that I have two activities in the Gantt chart, I can use the time staples to make rough estimations of the time periods of the activities. So for example, for activity A here, I can take my staple and drag it. So I see that the start and end date changes depending on how I move the staple. I want this to be in the beginning of the project, which is March the 1st, and it should end in May. I want activity B to begin when activity A has ended. Like this, I get an overview over the time period of the contract. And it's a rough estimation of the duration of the phases. The next activity I'm going to add is also on the same level as the other two. So once again, I click on one of the levels, sibling, activity C. This is not going to be enabled for timesheets, so I don't use this checkbox this time. Simply I press OK, and when I click on C now and press add activity, I will choose child, and I will create activity C1. This should be enabled for timesheet. And if I now want to add one more under activity to C, I can either click on C and add activity and create a child, or I can click on C1, add activity and create a sibling. It doesn't matter which way you choose because it's the same result. So I'm going to create C2, and this is also enabled for timesheets. In the Gantt chart, I can make a breakdown of the estimation of hours. This is what I'm going to show you now. So for activity C2, I want to specify the estimation of activities. So I click on C2, new activity, child, and I create C2A. As I see, I have already selected that timesheets should be put in the level of C1 and C2. So I can't use the checkbox for timesheet in this level, but I can still make estimation of hours. So here I can put 20 hours on C2A, press OK. I can add one more activity beneath C2 called C2B. Here I estimate 50 hours. Press OK. And now I see that I have broken down the estimation into these two phases under C2. So the total estimation of C2 is 70. I have a better total estimation of my activity when it's broken down in underactivities. Thank you.